Now you like A Devil Wears Prada, don't you?
Favourite film?
Have you ever wondered what it would be like if it was British?
Ooh, interesting.
Because you're about to find out.
Amazing. Here we are.
That's so mean. You don't just say that's unfortunate in someone's pram. If you think their baby's ugly, you keep it to yourself and you tell all your friends, but not the mother.
Straight to her face. Old ladies are brutal.
Well, I'm good. Oh, they've already shoehorned in her name.
Well, early on, you know you're watching the right film.
So, we haven't actually mentioned yet, this is Cruella, for those of you not noticing, although they've made it quite obvious by the hair and the fact that they just went, your name's Cruella.
Great accent there, well done.
Also, what is it with Hollywood movies and the sort of bullying that goes into them?
It's very specific school bullying they like to put in.
Also, it's not bullying if she's beating him up. And she looks demented there.
Yeah, the hair's not helping.
Although, in fairness, that is bullying.
Yeah, I was going to say,
let's not
chucked her over a wall. Oh, made a friend.
No, she's meant to hate dogs. Is this movie just going to completely rewrite everything about the character? Also, you can't catch a ball like that. It doesn't work. She'd still get smacked in the face.
Well, yeah, by her hand.
And she looks demented again.
Constantly demented.
And that's silly.
I like how they're arguing about who kicked her out first.
Yeah. It's like, no, I dumped you.
Yeah.
I dumped
exactly
you. Check your texts.
Can we go here?
Now, here's an important life lesson. If you ever completely mess up in life, just move to London and you'll be fine.
It does solve most problems, I have found. Worked for me.
But the thing is, they do that in movies, don't they? Like, think Oliver Twist. He just cleared off to London and suddenly he got adopted by a rich person. That doesn't happen.
Yes, it does. Why are you breaking my dreams?
If she gets adopted by a rich person here, fuming.
Also just a rehash of Oliver.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Moral support.
Yeah. I thought she was meant to be cruel, anyway.
I
You should tell her it looks awful.
That
looks
happens later.
tacky. Did you buy that in Poundland? But is there any clearer sign that this woman's about to die? Like,
yeah,
she's just given her the heirloom,
they
the
are
necklace.
setting it up pretty hard for it.
Like, if that woman is not dead in the next 5 minutes, we've actually seen something original.
Help just to get us on our feet.
Well, that dog is going to play a big part. Ah, here we are.
So
The hatred begins.
yeah, Dalmatians don't behave like
No,
that.
I was going to say, they're very docile dogs.
Like, no one's buying a guard dog and going, I need a Dalmatian. Also, aren't Dalmatians like deaf?
Deaf?
Yeah,
Are
can't
they?
they like barely hear?
I don't know if that's true. Never heard of that before.
But I think these Dalmatians are going to be responsible, for a mother's death.
As we...
Hence why she needs to turn them into coats.
Yes.
If anything, I think that's justified.
Ooh. No, I'm actually painting all Dalmatians with the same brush there. She's the quirky fashion designer, is she?
See, normally when we do this at work, we get fired.
Well, there's not a big window outside my office.
I'm just saying, every time I've done it.
Maybe stop napping at work.
I always love this. I love the stereotypical posh English guy in American movies. Love it.
The Americans do love it, British people in movies.
He does look like a knockoff Sacha Baron Cohen, doesn't he?
I get that. I see where you're coming from. Much posher version of him, though.
So here comes our British version of Meryl Streep.
Ah, Devil Wears Prada.
The Cruella Wears Prada.
They've actually ripped off that scene completely from that film.
Oh, it is. And they're doing the whole she's such a boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to imprint her assertiveness there.
This is classic subterfuge. I like this, where like she wants to take this woman down, so she sort of sneaks into her operation.
Big speech from the big boss.
But again, this wouldn't work in real life. People won't just be giving all this awe and respect for no reason.
Depends who you are. Steve Jobs got away with it.
No, but Steve Jobs, they weren't stood in silence. They were all going, woo, Steve Jobs, woo, woo, woo.
Cheerleading.
She really is a genius.
She's just reading her own review to her employees.
Oh, she's really hamming it up. I quite like it, though.
Yeah, no, I like
think
this.
she's having the most fun of everyone there.
Of course she is. Look at that. Just revel. They are reveling.
Why are they sat actually revelling in it? She's like, I love the smell of my own farts. And so do you. And they're all there going, breathe it in.
You look vaguely familiar.
I mean, it's a bit of the Superman thing. The
Yes.
only difference is her hairstyle.
Yeah. I like that mask though.
Alright. Know what you're into. What do you get up to in your spare time?
I have a whole collection.
There's a reason you don't want me going to these parties.
Oh, no wonder I love it. It's mine.
Oh, there you go. More self-confidence.
It's that arrogance that I love.
Yeah, me too. I love Mark Strong. It's Mark Strong, right?
It is Mark Strong.
No, I
Those
really
dogs
like
look very CGI.
That's because Dalmatians don't.
Behave like
Yeah,
that, I
they
know.
don't bray at the teeth like that. Oh no.
It's like a few of the restaurants I've eaten at.
Oh god. Where have you been eating at?
Your house.
Really upset by that. Oh,
Right, here we
and
go.
she knows how to hotwire a car.
Grand Theft London.
And she just stole a beautiful car.
But I'd swear that is the same car as the original cartoon.
Basically, yeah.
Are they basically saying that this is where she got it from? Stealing it?
Sounds like it.
Unless they've got a scene where they change the plates, there's no way she gets away with that.
You're getting way too deep into the technicalities of nicking a car. Well, a big publicity stunt.
Yeah.
That's not helping our trash problem at all.
Oh, the horror. That is quite creative, though. And these artsy-fartsy people love all this sort of, like, nonsense.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No one would ever buy a dress like that, would they?
No, but I read that those couture dresses are not supposed to be worn. It's supposed to show artistic creativity. They're not designed to be worn, but they're
It's
every day.
money laundering.
Yeah.
It's money laundering. That's all it is.
So I have a gap to fire you.
I love it. Like, I want to be like her, even though she's awful and evil.
I just want to fire someone at random at any point.
I don't just want to fire someone, I want to speak down to them as I do it. I want them to know that they are dirt on my shoe as they leave.
Got to make them feel small.
Also, how is this guy sneaking into everywhere with
I
no
don't know.
disguise?
No, I know. Security's lax. No one's paying anyone any attention here.
So this is like her, I've created a masterpiece thing here.
She doesn't want to recognise that this person is amazing.
Stunning.
Yes.
I've done it again.
I love the confidence to behave like that.
Stella, come.
Follow me.
That's what I say to my girlfriend.
He is nervous
Yeah.
and she's not happy about it.
And impatient.
Yeah, he's kicking like that to be fair. Beautiful.
Like that, really, that should be a lawsuit. But it will not be.
Hopefully she tips well. Doubt it though.
No. I've got a tip for her.
That's awful.
I know. But
Look at
I
that.
mean it.
She never knew there was a key in the locket. The key to her secrets.
I always
the
find-
key to her past. That's what this is.
I always find the backstory a bit boring. I don't really care.
Well, they need it for the storyline for things to sort of semi-make sense.
Plus, we all saw a mile away that it would turn out she was her daughter.
Yeah, I think they set it up too much for that. But it also explains why they're both so brilliant.
That's such a crazy reaction as well. I'm pregnant. Like,
She is very dramatic about
Oh,
everything. Yeah.
and she just wants the baby killed
Mark Strong
off.
with hair is hilarious.
I don't pretend you've got hair. Actually, that's the worst CGI in the film.
What, his hairline.
It's like, we love him bald. Just be bald.
Just be bald.
Don't
own it.
pretend you've got hair. Don't pretend you've ever had hair.
Go. Cannot be my mother.
She is.
Yeah, well, she is. And you're a bit psycho too.
She keeps stealing vehicles.
It's her MO.
She's an awful role model.
For who?
Children. It's a kids' movie.
Yeah, I know, but no one's looking up to Cruella.
Also, what's with these, like, tearful journeys through London? Like, go away.
Contemplation scenes.
She's not sorry.
No, she's not. This is the time.
No, she's not.
I am.
No, you're not.
Don't buy it.
No, don't give her a hug.
No, they've got to reconcile. They've got to come together.
I'm sorry, but if she hugs her, she's just going to throw her off this cliff.
Well, I'm hoping they're going to turn a new leaf here. Those dogs are very well placed as well. Pointing out the whole story.
They've not really set up the whole dog hating for the next movie, have they?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her main thing in the cartoon.
We saw that coming.
The fact that she called her an idiot before pushing her off.
Imagine that being the last thing you hear. Yeah, how are you going to get out of this one? Oh, she
She jumped! Victim blaming?
As I said, the confidence to even attempt that excuse.
Was she completely unaware people were watching?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Well, I feel like
I love the
change
security
plates.
guard who are watching it like reality TV.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing this is explaining how she's like #1 fashionista and she's got her mansion, she's got all that.
Yeah.
But
And she's repainted the car, so you can't trace it now.
There we go.
Are you happy now?
Yes, I'm fine now. As long as that's explained.
Wait, the Dalmatians are now her friends?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not really set up.
No.
101 Dalmatians.
The whole point is she starts skinning them.
But forget it.
Forget
Done.
it, move on.